All right, you guys, in this video, we're gonna be testing how resilient Solar Gard's WPF film is to this center punch. This is the same center punch that we used on Clearplex. If you remember about a year ago at SEMA, when we used it on Clearplex, the window did not break, but it left a little nick, not a chip, not a crack, just a little nick. Okay, it's the same center punch from Harbor Freight that we're gonna be using. So real quick, let's go ahead and install the WPF to this back window. For those of you that are wondering, this is a 2004 VW Bug back window. At the same time, we're gonna be demonstrating exactly how easy this film is to install, considering we all know this window has a ton of curvature, right? This is one of the notorious difficult windows to shrink. So we're just starting off with a quick scrub pad there. Now I'm gonna squeegee this off. And we are gonna find out once and for all how effective this film actually is, because we know it's easy to install. We know it has insane clarity. You can tell it's on the windshield just a little bit. I did a video driving my Corvette. I give it a 9 out of 10 as far as clarity goes. I mean, it's totally clear, but if you're looking at the road, you see a little bit of waviness, just a little bit. Again, 9 out of 10, it's almost perfect. I know from doing this window so many times, I need a 44-inch piece. I don't need any slip solution, or any glass prep, I should say. Here, I'm gonna take this off. It does have a cap on it, so I'll probably use a little help from one of my team members as far as getting the cap off. I'm gonna pull to 44 inches, which is right there. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this down nice and thoroughly now. This is my regular window film slip solution for doing cars. You guys, this is a great add-on. It's so easy to install and easy to sell because you don't need to shrink it. Now, even I haven't done this window with this film. We've only ever done it on windshield. Obviously, this is a back window. I'm finding the cap there. Oh no, that's the liner. The cap is there. Okay, so if you would take that corner for me, please. Thank you, sir. And then pull that to me, if you don't mind. Great, this is the cap sheet. Oh, this is the cap sheet. Now let's go ahead and pull the liner itself. Thank you very much. I got the liner. Boom. That's also gonna be super staticky. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wet this just a little bit. Great, he creates an L so I can be thorough with wetting the adhesive and not feeling guilty for squirting him in the face. Yes, I used the word squirt intentionally, but okay. Anyways, now we can see exactly how difficult this might end up being. I'm gonna see if I can do this kind of like I would a piece of PPF and put a little stretch on it from side to side. I wonder if that'll hold. Wet the top here, and we're gonna see if we are able to get this installed. You're gonna be hard pressed to find a windshield that has this much curvature, but I'm sure they're out there. So carefully cut some of that away, just to cut away some of the tension. I'm gonna go ahead and tack one side down and see if I can pull against this side.
Yeah, look, all of my friends going crazy. I gotta brag on myself, I amaze me.
I think what I'm gonna do is try a little bit of tack. So let me grab some vinegar and water. You guys, I'm still new to this product as well, so I'm experimenting as we go. I'm gonna mix up a little bit of vinegar and water and see if I can tack this down. All right, so I got hot water and vinegar right here. See if that'll help me flush out the soap and be able to tack it nice and firm so that I can stretch against this. Oh yeah. Now I can come over here.
I can phase me. I'm too dope like I'm back in the 80s. Okay, call me and I'm gon' slide. Pull up with me for a hell of a ride.
If I pull too hard, I'm gonna pull this window off the rack. So I don't wanna do that.
Wednesday ain't doing it right. Hit up my line, we gon' turn up the night. I got a lot of wins on my dinner plate. Ain't coming down, gotta levitate. I know my next win is the best one, so I tell them that I'm on to the untold.
On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one.
Ooh, this is pushing the film to its limits here, as far as how much it can contract. I'm gonna spray some hot water on top just to soften this. That definitely helped.
Don't take no loss, it's simple. Long stand up, guy want 10 tall. Looking in the mirror, who better than me? Got their hands high, tell them that I'm out of there.
Now getting this window done has nothing to do with how resilient it is to the punch, but just for fun, while we do the video demonstrating how resilient the film is, we thought we should see if we're able to do this curved of a window with this product. And look at that. Just a little bit of hot water on top makes a huge difference. I think we can all see, because I can squeegee over these fingers without them creasing, if I spent the time, we could obviously get this window done, especially with a little bit more hot water. So I'm excited about that. I don't think there's really any modern window that you're not going to be able to get this film on. Even a Model X, this wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so as we talked about earlier, this product is so easy to sell nowadays because windshields are getting so expensive to replace. And it's to the point now where they've been expensive to replace for a while. So someone who's just bought a brand new car, even on their last car, they know how expensive it was to replace the windshield. So it's becoming common knowledge is what I'm saying. It's common knowledge that windshields are not what they used to be. They're not a couple $100 anymore. And that's why this product has so much value, and it has so much value to us as shop owners because it's an easy upsell. Oop. So there's a little crease. Let's see what happens when I spray it down with hot water. Wow. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Completely disappeared with hot water. Let me do that again. Crease. Oh, that's not even a bad crease. That's just a little itty bitty crease. I just creased it bad. Hot water, completely gone. Okay, so without spending any more time doing this, it's obvious we could. Let's get to the fun part.
I know I want a few M's, so I'm making it happen. Put a big laughing. Look, took a few L's, but now I'm way up. You should see they reaction. Whoa, got a lot of wins on my dinner plate. Ain't coming down, gotta levitate. I know my next win is the best one, so I tell them.
Automatic center punch from Harbor Freight. Just went and bought it this morning. The way this works is you push it and it's spring loaded. So let's do it on here real quick. And you can see the dent that it's making in the wood right here. Okay. So again, when we use this with Clearplex, the window did not break at SEMA Show. You can go back and watch that video. So I've had this window for a long time. It was a big part of our training program. Here we go, you guys. We're gonna see if it breaks it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it didn't shatter it. Shall we do another one? In a second, we're gonna pull the film back and see how much damage it did. But I mean, it didn't crack it, which is phenomenal just all by itself. Okay, let's do one more. Wow, that was even less damage. All right, let's do one more in this general area. Okay. Okay, on the third one, we lose the window. So we're not gonna have the opportunity to pull the film back and see what it does. Now, again, that was in a very similar area, right? So I think it's safe to say that if the second rock hit over here, it wouldn't have broke the window. That was in a very tight spot. As you guys saw, the first 2 rocks did not break the window. So super fun demonstration. It's sad to say goodbye to this window because we've had this bug back window in the shop for over 5 years now. This window's been shrunk thousands of times. So we're gonna be taking this out to the dumpster. Luckily, we have this film to hold it all together. Otherwise, we'd have glass all over the floor. So hopefully you guys found value in this. We'll see you on the next one.